Hi guys, welcome to Teaching Mission. I would like to make a video on Python list and list operations. So here in this video, I'm going to teach you how to use Python list and how to append items into list, how to delete the items from the list, and how to get the index of items in a list. So let's get started. Here our list name is basket list. So basket list contains of 6 items. So here we can see indexing mentioned for each item. So there are two concepts. One is indexing and negative indexing. Negative indexing always starts from end of the list, and indexing starts from starting item of the list. So we can add items to list in two ways. One is append method and another one is insert method. So in append method, we can directly use append function and item name, one or two items, to a list. Then based on the index, if we append one item to a list, it will directly go to the end of the list. Whenever you append any item, it will be added to the end of the list. In insert method, we can define the index of the position which we want to append to the list. So insert definitely takes two arguments. One is index where you want to add the item, and the item name or item which you want to add. So you can see the second position I added kiwi. The remaining items will expand it. The index will be shifted to one step ahead. Here in append case, you can see lemon appended at the end of the list. So we can see the same operation in the code. Here we have the basket list. I'm just running this line using F9. So in the right hand side, you can see variable list. These are the list items, and you can also type basket list here in the console. You can see this is a console. I'm zooming it. So now I just want to know the type of this variable. This is list type. So we know the type of the variable basket list now. And if you want to check the length of the list, just use this function length of basket list. It will print the length 6. Then if you want to print a 0th index item, we can directly mention it as basket list of 0. This is called slicing. So in a slicing method, you can slice any item and you can print any item from index using an index value. Here if you want to print second value, use the index 1. So in index 1 we have banana, so banana printed here. Similarly, as I said earlier, you can also print items using reverse index. So here reverse index -1 means tomato. So if we try to print reverse index basket list of -1, it will print tomato. Here you can see tomato. So similarly, here I want to print -2nd index, that is orange printed. You can also print words or items between a range of index. So if you want to print banana to grape, you can directly use 1 to 4. So in this expression, in this slicing, it will print items from banana to grape. It will not print 4th item. So you can see the same in the output now. I'm just running using F9 button. So you can see banana, potato, grape. 1 to 4. 1 to 4 means 4th item will be excluded. Whenever you use the range, the last range will be excluded. We can also print items using slicing numbers. For example, from second item, I want to print all the list items. Second item is potato. Including potato, I want to print all the items of the list. So we can simply use 2 colon. So this will give us the values of entire list starting from potato. You can also get values before a value in the list. I want to print values before tomato, so I am using 5th index here. So index 5 to less than 5, whichever are before 5, 5th index, they will be printed here. So you can see apple, banana, potato, grape, orange were printed, tomato was excluded. So when you are coming from back end, the first item will not be printed. When you are going from front side, second item is the starting item will be printed. So this is somewhat confusing part, so you need to get used to it. For that you need to practice it. So here I want to print item index 1 to 5, so it will print items including 1 is banana, potato, grape, orange. So 5th item was excluded here. So if you are trying to print something, if you are trying to get the index of a value, you can simply use the value name. For example, I want to get the index number of grape. I know grape is there in the list, but I don't know where it is exactly. So you can get index of this grape using index method. So I can get the index of grape. Grape is sitting in the 3rd position of the list. Similarly, if you want to get the position index of the tomato, you can get tomato's index value. It is 5. So as the list is smaller, the getting the index value is not required. But when you start working on bigger list, at that point of time you might have idea about what item you want to get. I mean, for which item you want to get the index value, you can include that item here. You can get the index number. So this will be more helpful when you are working with a bigger list values. So this is all about slicing. So you can also use a for loop to print each item of the list. So for item in basket list means each item will be printed here. You can see in the console it printed all the items of the list. So let's go for removing the items from the list. So as appending, there are 2 methods to remove the items from the list. Here I mentioned the methods. One is pop, another one is insert. So pop method is generally we can remove the last item of the list using pop. No need to mention item index, anything. List name dot pop. So this will delete the last item of the list. So here this is the output of the first pop. The item lemon will be removed. If you again use the command, again use the code, if you run this code again, it will remove tomato. So like that you can remove all the items if you use pop again and again. So that is a simple operation. But if you want to remove an item using an index value, then you need to use remove. Sorry, I forgot to remove here. Remove. So basket list dot remove. So I don't know where the kiwi is sitting, but I want to delete the kiwi using index value. So basket list of 2 gives us the index of kiwi, and we can remove that from list. So now the output result will be looking like this. So let's do it in the code. So this is the list which we define. So from this list I want to remove lemon. So remove lemon. I'm just using F9. It is saying that lemon is not there. So we can add lemon to the list here. Now lemon is there in the list. So now you can use this code to remove the lemon. Now lemon removed. You can check it here also. Lemon is removed. Then if you want to remove a value based on the index, so here index 1 means banana. So if I run this snippet, it will remove banana from the list. So now let's see the list items. Now banana is removed from the list. Here you can see banana is not found. You can use pop to remove the last item. Let me show you the last item of the list. Last item is tomato. So if I run this snippet, it will remove tomato. Tomato is removed. Again, if I run the script, it will remove orange. Orange is removed. And here we can also use pop like this. I want to remove second position item, second index item using pop. You can delete like this. So the benefit of pop is we can get the item name after deleting the item. So that is a benefit of pop. And if you try to remove any item using index value which is not there, 20 is the index position which I want to remove, but the actual length of the list is 2. So if you use 20, it will throw you an error, that is pop index out of range. So you are trying to remove out of range number index value, so you should remove 1 or 2, it will work. So if I use this one, it will run. Potato was removed. So now our list contains only apple. So that's all about removing the items from the list. Here we have a list of fruits, contains banana twice and apple and grape. So there might be other duplicates in any list. So we will need to remove duplicates using set function. So set is a default inbuilt function in Python. We can use set of list and then again converting that set into list. So now we are defining the unique list to fruits. Let me show you fruits. So fruits is now containing all unique values. So this is important to remove duplicate values from list. So now we have two lists with us. One is fruits list and then one is numbers list. So our challenge is we need to merge these two items into one list. So there is one method called extend. So with extend we can merge two lists into one list. Before that I will show you what happened if we append one list into another list. So I am just trying to append numbers list into fruits. So now if we see fruits list, it will look like this. Numbers will be appended as a separate list, a single item into the list. So this is not the correct way. So to avoid that issue, we need to merge two lists using extend method. So let me remove this line. Now if you see fruits list, it is appended correctly. So this is how we can append, we can merge two lists or two or more lists into one single list. So I think this video is helpful for you to know the basics of list operations. In the next video I'll post about dictionary operations along with for loops and if conditions. So please subscribe and like the video. Do let me know your comment on this video. Thanks a lot. Bye.